The day war broke out, my missus said to me, she said, "You'll have to go." I said, "Go where?" She said, "You'll have to go and fight." I said, "Well, I might get hurt." I told her my great-grandfather was killed at Custer's last stand. He wasn't involved in the fighting, he was just camping nearby, and he went to complain about the noise. Anyway, she said, "You'll have to go." I said, "You always wanted to get rid of me, didn't you?" I met my missus at a party. We got chatting, and then we realised that we had something in common. We were both drunk. Anyway, we ended up at her house, and we sat down on the sofa, and she said, "Why don't you make yourself a bit more comfortable and take your clothes off?" Well, I thought it was a good idea at the time, so I did. Anyway, she said, "I'm just going out, I'll be back in half a minute." And she come back, and there I am, stood stark naked. And she brought back her 3 children. She said, "There you are, kids." She said, "Look at that." She said, "That's what you'll grow up to look like if you don't eat your greens." Anyway, I'm going to do a monologue. And I'm going to dedicate this monologue to my dad, because he was lost in the war. My dad, yeah. He went with my mother to the corner shop, and when she went inside, and when she come out, he were gone. A monologue. I suffer from colds, and they make me quite deaf, and then I can't hear what you say. A fellow once asked me if I'd have a drink, and I heard that with a cold, by the way. As we drank, we got chatting of girls we had met. I described this sweet girl dressed in red. My description was good. My pal went half mad. 'Twas the girl he had promised to wed. He said, "I'll punch your nose." I said, "Whose?" He said, "Yours." I said, "Mine." He said, "Yes." I said, "Oh." He said, "Do you want to fight?" I said, "Who?" He said, "You." I said, "Me." He said, "Yes." I said, "No." So we then got to words, and he called me a cad. I said, "Cad?" He said, "Yes." I said, "Who?" He said, "You." So of course then I knew. A sail on the sea is a thing that suits me, and I've done some sailing, it's true. I've been at my wit's end while sailing off Land's End. And one night when we'd had one or two, the captain come up on the bridge. He said, "Lads, we're doomed. The ship's going down. To the boats, everyone, except you." I said, "Me?" He said, "Yes, there's no room, you must drown." I said, "Drown?" He said, "Drown. The old tug's going down. Don't stand arguing there. I've just told you, mate, there's no room for you on the boat, or in fact anywhere. Now I know it's upsetting, but what's the use fretting? We might have lost all of the crew. But now, like I say, we can all get away and only lose one, and that's you." The day I got married some years ago, I'll always remember the scene. There was me and Jim Law married Maudie and Flo, who were twin sisters and always had been. We got married all right at 2:15, but somehow we must have got mixed. Jim said, "Which is mine?" I said, "Oh, never mind, let's just get the blooming thing fixed." He said, "Have you married Flo?" I said, "Flo, I don't know." He said, "But what if I have? You've got one." He said, "I wanted Flo." I said, "Oh, is that so? Well, your best chance has just gone." I said, "Did you know?" He said, "Did you know that you'd married Flo?" I said, "No, I don't know that I knew." He said, "You've got mine. She's got £50,000. I said, "Yeah, well, never mind. She'll do."